Bueno, continuamos donde lo dejamos. Batería cargada. Oh.
Out of magazines.
Ah, por eso coño está en una. Vamos a cargar estas cosas entonces, que es horrible. Esta arma feísima. Vamos a cargar. ¿Y esto cómo estamos? Estamos más secos. Vamos. Hay que buscar munición a zap, ¿eh? Nada de munición.
What's that? Oh, stop! Your mind's full enough with your own nonsense. You don't need Oksana's as well. Control yourself already. Damn. I never trusted those who claimed schizophrenia was contagious. Could it be that these tunnels are driving me crazy? Was something in them? Why did you throw your pills away, Yana? I might well use a couple of them right now.
Paupérrima la munición, ¿eh? Let's go, let's go. Qué miedo, ¿eh? Qué cagazo, loco.
Wait, how did I get back here?
Loop.
It's not my mind. Those tubes are making noise.
Sí.
It merely sounds like voices.
Hace ruido. Hay que seguir las tuberías que hacen ruido. Y acá estamos bien, es la que abrimos. ¿Por ahí que hay algo o no? Acá fue la que quemamos, ¿no? No escucho nada acá. Acá donde vine antes. Pero se escucha acá el sonido, ¿no? Antes se va. ¿Volví al mismo camino antes? Sí. Y ahí me cambió. Es por el otro lado. Acá de volver al mismo lugar. Efectivamente. Hay un camino que
This is
estamos
not
haciendo mal, ¿eh?
happening. This is not happening. Do you hear me? It's a hallucination. Strange, I can only hear that singing in certain locations. I mean, that noise. It's not singing, damn it.
Acá no hay nada. O sea que es por acá sí o sí. Llego hasta acá. Acá. Ahí rompimos eso. Qué miedo, ¿eh? vení de vuelta. Es una goma, boludo. Si fue por acá mismo. ¡Adiós!
Focus on Yana. Just focus on her and don't stop.
Por Dios. Terrorífica esa parte, ¿no?
Can't carry any more filters.
¿En serio, loco? Está full esto. No veo nada. Parece que es por acá, pero... ¿Ajá? No, ¿en serio? ¡Vámonos! Muchacho, dame a bala para el AK. Ay, qué martirio esa parte, por favor.
I'm out of magazines.
O sea, lo bien que se ve este juego es impresionante como se ve. El humo, está muy bien hecho. Sé que tiene mucho cariño puesto ese jueguito. ¿Cargador? Oh, me dijeron. Toma, deja de llorar, me dijeron. ¿Pero tiré el otro? ¿Se podrá? Bueno. Me pH. Un poquito de tranquilidad. Let's go. Acá es donde...
I'm in Polyank, but it was destroyed. This has to be another hallucination.
Qué raro, igual que esté funcionando eso, ¿no? El fuego medio prendido.
Okay, let's go through it once again. We are departing from an assumption that last work was an apocalypse. The ultimate punishment comparable to the deluge, the castigation of mankind for the sins it committed with an intention to annihilate us. In this case, those who survived are either a mere statistical mistake overlooked by the creator-destroyer, or
that's what you get for invoking rationalism to an underfed empiricist.
stop referring yourself as an empiricist. It's inaccurate and frankly... We are not alone.
Everyone's alone, you old Serdar Iskanderov. And you still think we picked enough mushrooms?
Sergei Andreevich? Evgeny Dmitrich? How? No, you can't be real.
Oh no, not this existential nonsense. Go back from where you came.
Polyanka was unlivable after the attack. All that remained was a graveyard.
Delightful to see you here well, my friend. Sorry for asking, Doctor, but are you all right?
Serdar, excuse me. I am truly concerned as well. But My meal has been needlessly delayed.
Apologies, Doctor, for avoiding the further drama. Can you fetch me the mushrooms from those shelves? My friend, tell us, what is this cloud that is so clearly hanging over you?
My wife, she's ill. She had a situation that her son died and could never bring herself to accept it.
Life is overrated, my friend.
And now she's gotten into the hands of some cavemen. They use a pictogram worm for a symbol.
Oh, those children of the Great Worm. It's a cult, a kind of...
Do you know anything about them?
Not as much as I would like.
And what about the place called Hell's Mouth? Ever heard of it?
No, but it sounds cheery.
I don't know where it is.
My esteemed counterpart, the kettle, please.
Oh, do you think those the one that is on those shelves? I'd help, but I'm so behind with my meal already.
Curse your villainy. Sardar, quick, I implore you. There's another kettle over there by the cabinet somewhere. Fetch it here. It's got little flowers on it. You can't miss it. Now I'm hallucinating too. How did the kettle get here so fast?
So, you've lost your way, but
Tira de 50 metros.
I think everything runs deeper than asking direction of two friends that you are not sure exist.
I've experienced things. The only explanation that doesn't sound completely irrational is that I've gone literally insane.
Every great discovery begins with defy from explanation. The lack of understanding doesn't mean the lack of sanity. Sardar, what about your past?
What do you mean?
The past. Was it ever a time when you had such disconcerting visions?
I wouldn't remember.
Absolutely not. I don't care if it's my turn. Sardar can go.
What's happening?
Despite your handiworks, the business with mutants on the station is sadly
The
unresolved.
Gonzales? They came back?
Yes. And had you blown up the station properly the first time, maybe we could enjoy a mutant-free meal once in a while.
You know, you're our guest, but should you entertain our last requests? The beasts you was fighting last are still here at the south entrance of this station.
Shouldn't you find cover?
You handle those beasts and I handle this one.
Ajá.
The gate is just over here.
Roca. Hasta que me sienta cómodo. Igual, no sé, para mí es una visión, porque me dieron al principio, esa parte no entendí bien.
No, I remember. This entire section collapsed after I detonated the charges at the gates. Is this also a coping mechanism? But then why not academическая? Why imagine myself in my old station? Can't carry any more grenades.
que tengo de... Pero la granada. Ah, mira que hija de puta, ¿eh?
Oh no. Come here.
Don't play dumb. I know you've been avoiding me. Admit it. You couldn't dig up my dad's book after all.
Your father's novel. I discovered it digging through a stack one of the stalkers dragged through here.
You found it? Is it in your quarters? Let's go! Holy shit. I can't believe you actually tracked it down. That sucker wasn't even in print when I was born.
What was it called again?
The report. Some secret agent shit. Lots of smoking and screwing British spies for internet stuff. My mother used to call it the other woman. After he died, of course. He got too pissed if she said it to his face.
They tried to evacuate the women and children through here, but the mutants were already waiting. So then where are the bodies? Or any signs of struggle?
Claro, eso sí es verdad. O sea, los cuerpos, ¿dónde están?
Look, I know I can be a dick sometimes, but you know, not everybody would give a crap about hunting down some stupid childhood bullshit. I appreciate it, Khan. You're okay. This is your bunk, right? Christ. No wonder you avoided me. You're hoarding the entire public library in here. You found it?
I believe this is what you're looking for.
He wrote this when he was my age, you know. Never thought I'd see one again, not after the evacuation. The very last piece of him. I owe you one, Khan. Thanks.
It sounded like Tamir had been waiting a long, long time for that book. Is that what kept him here?
You saw him too then. But how in hell is any of this possible?
You said this, not me. Everything is possible in hell.
I had a friend who said that the last war has turned the world inside out, and the hell is on the surface now. All Tamir wanted was that book. Is that why he never moved on?
You're surprised that the dead are as screwed up as everyone else.
Tamir was right. I was avoiding him. 3 days before the station was attacked, I knew. I was lying here in my bunk and I saw them all die.
Premonition?
I thought I had dozed off, had a dream, and then after it happened, why didn't I tell them?
Why didn't you?
Warning them would have been ridiculous. They have already made sufficient fun of me, calling me Khan and asking how's past life and all of this. I guess I didn't want to feel like an idiot, and I ended up being responsible for their deaths. Whereas, should have I accepted that, all of that, all of what Yana believed in, premonitions, misgivings, me being a reincarnation of Genghis Khan.
Ah, yes, yes. Evgeny mentioned that. He's very interested in what our Mongolian friend has to do with all of this. Why don't you run back to him and keep him up to speed? Meanwhile, I will peruse some of your reading materials and see if anything catches my eye.
Ah, here you are. Did you see any ghosts?
It's either this or schizophrenia. Both are possible. As a doctor, I prefer ghosts.
As a philosopher, I am totally with you. One more thing I am curious about. How is your past life?
Right, that joke. I've been missing it.
Refresh my memory. How did you came to suspect that you was Khan in your past life?
Yana. She persuaded me to try hypnotic regression.
Right. Now important, what did you see when you were under?
I couldn't recall anything when I awoke. Yana and the doctor said I spoke of some... Wait.
Yes?
She said I described a ceremony, and I've dreamt of one recently. Khan was there. I mean, the other one. Genghis Khan.
And how did he look like?
Repulsive. Frightening.
Now you tell me about the ceremony.
Was there maybe a woman involved in this ceremony?
How in hell do you know this?
From the good doctor's quarters, and I quote, "While often claiming fate had chosen him, many believe it was the abduction of his bride that most shaped the future the Conqueror Khan would become."
You mean the Genghis Khan wife was kidnapped?
Didn't I just say that? His bride Parte was abducted, and in order to free her, Genghis Khan, then known by his birth name Temujin, fought and won his first
It
battle.
was Yana in my dream. I might have read this book and forgotten about it. Frankly, gentlemen, perceiving this as a nightmare would make much more sense than trying to accept all of these ghosts and reincarnations and...
But maybe accepting it is exactly what you're here for. You have found this station, haven't you? Don't you think there's a purpose in that?
My purpose is to find my wife. And I don't see how this gets me any closer to it.
Okay. None of this exists. Fine, neither of us, nothing. Although I personally feel offended and slightly awkward about non-existing and yet casually chatting. Let's adopt your perspective. Maybe you need a closer contact with your subconscious that has the solution already, but you're too blind to see it.
Ah, clever. The Mongolian tried to tell him something once. Perhaps the second time is a charm.
You want to hypnotize me?
I'd rather see it as a summoning, but feel free to take it as hypnosis. Stand right here for me, in front of the fire. Would you?
All right. What have I got to lose anyway?
Here, drink.
Whether or not we like where it leads us, we reject our destinies at our own peril. Your mind prevented you from seeing something back then. I think it's time to find out what that was. Now, stare into the flame. Think of this fire as a beacon. It beckons you, its warmth, its energy. The fire will expand until it consumes us all. And in its light, that which is hidden shall be revealed. Now, focus your mind on...
Pero en ese hongo alucinógeno parece.
Fascinating. This reminds me of that dream. Of that dream I saw 3 nights before Polyanka fell. It also was confusing. Past intertwined with the present. Imaginary with reality. And then there was the future in it. A hazy, horrible future that came true 3 days later.
Then that doesn't suggest a memory at all.
It's almost like an amalgamation of experiences.
You just said that hasn't happened.
Hasn't happened yet.
Genghis Khan, you have returned to repeat your great deeds. We believe in different gods, but in the same truths. O great Khan, you have shed blood before to establish order and peace. And now we have to shed blood for eternal peace to prevail. You might believe that this is your eternal bride, but must love stand in the way for eternal peace? She must die so others can live. This is her fate. Don't stand in its way.
Petya, where'd you go?
Here, Mama! Are you coming?
The boys gone. Gentlemen. Sergei. Evgeny. Into the desert alone, then. What does that priest from my dreams want with Yana?
Petya? Petya?
Coming, Mama.
Petya? The boy followed her voice. If only I could tell what parts of these maddening visions are real or invented.
Mama, where are you?
I can't, can I? And yet I also clearly do not have the luxury of ignoring what my senses are showing me. So where does that leave us? Petya.
Zarpado, loco.
All right, Petya. You seem to know where she is. Lead on.
Petya, are you coming or what?
Yeah, I'm coming.
Ghost boy or magic dragon, this may not be my area of expertise, but one does not get to deny the planets exist because they've never built a rocket.
I'll be right here.
God, what a fool I am. The universe may be many things, but a liar it is not.
It's with your own knife that I am sacrificing this lamb. I am shedding her blood for a different god. But for our common truth. We are different, O Khan, but we want the same.
No, this can't be.
We know what destroyed the world in the last war. People with too much power. More power than they were ever ready for. We will wash their memory clean with blood.
Supposed to meet him at the station.
Yana, what is this place? Can you hear me? Tell me how to find you.
You know exactly how to find her this whole time.
Supposed to meet him at the station.
But just like everyone else in this cursed metro, you are staring blindly forward, ignoring the past like it's never happened. And so, while you are chasing all the wrong shadows, the one shall turn!
I have
Zarpado, ¿eh?
Yana! Akademicheskaya? I'm back home. He has to be in the station, she said. But this wasn't where she was supposed to meet him.
Cedar? It's Oksana. What's going on? Where are you?
Oksana? So you're fine after all, huh? Did you find your tarot?
I cannot touch tarot, Cedar.
Because you can't touch anything, right?
I'm real, Cedar. I still don't understand where I am. There's darkness, and it's my talking mind. And there's you.
You're trapped. And if this is what it's like for him, I must find Petya.
Petya? Is he real? Is he alive?
As real as you are. He's waiting for me at some station, she said. Petya is still in Tretyakovska. She'd follow Petya's voice through the smuggler's tunnel. We need to retrace her steps from there.
Diferente. Ya me quedo con esto, está grabado. Un rato con esto. Horrible.
You were gone quite some time. What of Yana?
I saw her, in a way. The hallucinations, or what you call visions, I don't believe they were either. I do not understand what it's saying yet, but I know to listen now, and that's the start. Oh no, Oksana. Trouble ahead.
Did something happen?
What was that?
¿La peor y esto? Sí.
Where are the guards?
Esa rata. Uy.
A dream come to life. No, not life. In my vision, I saw a voracious darkness devour Yana's essence. I'd assumed it was my mind's interpretation of something in the past, but I've just almost walked straight into the thing.
Una goma.
worm.
They are breaking through!
What about your people?
It's bullying all over again.
Get up, our team! Focus on killing this asshole!
No, Max, please tell me you are okay. My medkit is full.
Está full, pero nada.
Little ones will be friends. Little one can join the worm and be safe. Little one.
Ah, ok, ya está el dardo. Lo que está bueno es que es silenciosa, pero... yo esto por las dos. ¿Los dardos que te tire, guachín? Fua.
I'm out of shells.
¿No?
That's grenade. I'm out of grenades.
Oh.
Magazines.
¿En serio, loco? juegazo, loco.
All right, I'm at the smuggler's tunnel. I'm about to enter.
Do you copy? I said, get the fuck down here already!
Oh no!
Don't give me any more of your bullshit about cannibals or witch doctors!
Quiere decir que te está muerto, ¿no?
They killed Max. Why? What did Max do to you, you scum?
I've already killed a bunch of these assholes, and I promise you, they're not made of fucking fairy dust, alright? Hello? Hello? Tasha! God damn it! Ah!
Pobre.
There must be something I can do for him.
Max! Can you hear me, my friend? You Halloween-looking assholes could have done it back when Agravichisky was still a doing. Hey! Use your black magic to clean this shithole up! So I didn't have to piss away a decade kissing handsome trying to make something that resembles civilization again! I did everything right! You fuck!
That is of darkness. It's returning. All right, hey, now!
That phenomenon, it absorbed Max, or rather, annihilated him.
That's exactly how I felt about it. It's the void that you dissolve in.
He was in pain, and if his spirit was devoured, what does that even mean?
It's death, Sever. The ultimate death for the likes of us.
Claro.
This is how it feels. Please, please, go away.
Es la muerte para los muertos.
Sever, the people you helped in the train yard, the ones lost in the dark, you understand what they were now, I assume.
I've come to suspect, yes.
All along, I've heard other voices, like the slave traders, the slaves. So at first, I didn't understand why I couldn't hear those people. That's when it hit me. You are the only one who's heard me since Alex and I were separated.
Entonces está muerta, mija.
And with all the wonders you believed in, you didn't suspect.
In my defense, dying isn't something I had a lot of first-hand experience with.
I'm sorry.
I don't understand why I can't hear the voices of others like me. I can't, but you can. You hear all of us. You feel our pain. How do you get to do that?
I don't know. It came slowly to me. It's when I stopped resisting it and forbidding myself to listen that I began to hear. I guess I just stopped being afraid of your kind at a certain point. It's when I felt sorry for you guys.
But here is what upsets me. If I can see or hear others, what if Alex? What if he perished as well and looking for me? What if we're trapped in our own worlds? Or what if he is alive but won't be able to hear me?
If your husband shared your fate, then chances are he is still in Tretyakovska as well.
el pedo. No sé si tengo que ir agachado. Uy, qué montón de lugar. Ah, está bien, acá está cerrado. ¿Acá? ¿Qué pasa por ahí? No. Ok.
When you reach Tretyakovskaya, do you have any idea where to look for Petya?
Yana last heard him near the memorial where I was ambushed.
Alex and I ran into many, many murders at that memorial over the years. You never met Petya, correct?
No. Yana had a few small photos, but even those were well worn by the time she and I found each other again.
Did you ever visit the memorial?
Yana wanted to go several times, but in my infinite wisdom, I convinced her dredging of the past was unhealthy in her state.
Who's to say what would have happened if you did? Every person who ever visited there tried to reach their loved ones. I imagine it would have been a much more popular place indeed if they succeeded.
Gastar balas. Vamos a bajar. Derecha, ¿no? Macho. Sí, yo qué sé. Hijo de puta. Encima se queda ahí campeando. 2 horas y media. Bueno, evidentemente te mata, ¿ves? Cuando se van poniendo en blanco y negro. Está drenando la vida. ¿qué hace ese? Uy, no. Está vacía. Pero está abierto, así que... Let's go. Ah, entre bien, entre bien, entre bien. Va. Let's go.
Goodness, Eugenia. You do like to keep me on my toes, don't you?
Eugenia, is someone there?
I just opened the door that leads somewhere entirely different than the last time I was here.
Alex and I used to say the metro had a will of its own. Not to mention a sense of humor.
I feel I am quite ready to embrace this idea as well. Metro as a living superorganism, and thus like mere flora existing in its gut. The question would be, does it have its own will and consciousness? Or is it the collective will and the consciousness of all human beings that populate it?
Anything is possible.
This sounds wise and precise, in particular from a poltergeist, huh?
I don't know if I really like to think of myself as a poltergeist.
I'm sorry, this is a purely technical classification. How would you describe yourself?
I'm a loving soul.
Is it your love that holds you in this world?
I don't think we're so different, Count.
Lot of magazines.
difícil que esa parte esa arma es una garcha. termino, pero no me pasa nada.
Let's go. I'm out of magazines.
A variar.
I don't sense any of the slave traders in the area. You should have some privacy as you look for Petya, but I don't know how long you'll be alone.
Oksana, wait. How would I go about reaching Alex?
My Alex is a scatterbrain. Whenever I had something to do and he'd start to drift off without a single comment, I would start counting backwards loudly from 10.
Like a bomb about to detonate.
More like a rocket. If Alex hadn't come back to reality by 0, I was just poof gone.
Me gusta salir rápido porque consume mucha máscara.
That poor child, forever singing a lullaby to someone who has long since slept their lives.
Somebody singing for a loved one?
One of the many wayward souls here.
It's strange to know someone is singing a song you can't hear.
I'm at the shrine. If you start us off, I will join in. 10, 9.
I'm here! Oxy, where did you go?
Alex?
Alex, I'm right here.
Not the magazines.
Thank you. Oh God. It's such an amazing feeling. Like dropping a burden. Like freeing myself from cuffs that held me bound and caged.
What now?
Our train is coming.
A train?
The train that takes us further.
A train? How is it possible? A train to where? Until then, goodbye, Oksana. I do not understand, but maybe one day I will.
Quería ir a ver allá. Está muy interesante. Ahora que puedo leer bien la historia.
All right, Petya. Something tells me counting won't work for you. What clues have you left me? So, my mischievous friend, what business do you have with me this time, I wonder?
Es literal donde empezamos hoy. Si mal no recuerdo.
Mama? Mama, can you hear me?
Petya? The boy sounds frightened. Not that I blame him after what I've witnessed inside these walls. Can't carry any more photos.
Bueno, lo vamos a dejar acá. Denle un like, suscríbanse para más de este juegazo y para más. Dentro de 2 semanas sale uno de pirata que le tengo una gana también, que se sigue explorar y todo eso. Así que nada, quiero ver si puedo terminar este jueguito antes que salga el otro. Así que nada, dejen like, suscríbanse y le damos más a este juegazo.